Friends told me this morning that they think guys are intimidated by me. I was like, really? Damn, I thought I was just ugly this whole time. No, but for real, if guys don't approach you, don't get insecure about it and like beat yourself up about it. Think about it like they're probably scared of you because you're so hot. They don't think you're approachable. And I don't know about you guys, but I don't necessarily think being unapproachable is a bad thing. Like, you have your boundaries, you respect yourself, and guys are a little bit scared of you. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. Now, for me personally, I do post my whole life on social media, and I did post when my ex cheated on me. So if I was a guy, I wouldn't necessarily want to talk to me either. For you guys, you're probably just so hot, so well dressed, and you're not as approachable because guys know that you're not easy.
Nobody's approaching you, nobody's talking to you, nobody's asking you on dates, nobody even looks at you, and they're not going to, because you have standards and you're not going to fold easily. I'm starting to realize that maybe, just maybe, all the girls that are talked to, asked out, they just have different standards than you. They're just willing to fold a lot quicker than you. They're just willing to go with whatever that man says more than you. And when you have standards, and when you have God in your life, or when you know your worth, let me tell you, most men who don't even recognize that, who are not going to abide by that, who don't respect that, will not speak to you. It is loud. You can see it on your skin. You can see it on your body language. You can see it in how you speak. And that's why they will not approach you.
Another thing, women are lazy daters. It's funny how women know how to dress to be attractive to men, but don't know how to act to be attractive to men. Even when they have certain access to men, they're going to keep seeing that guy. They might have a friend that knows that guy. They still can't put it together. They're still coming from the standpoint of, I want it to go this way. This goes back to, they get approached or they get some attention. A guy might look at them or whatever, but it's not going the way they dream of it going. They don't want to put any action. They don't want to put any effort into it. See, yes, men should be the one to approach women, but women approach men too. Women send out the first message on a dating app. A woman will flirt with a guy. And yes, it tends to happen when they have liquor in them more than often. But see, guys need to let go of all of that stuff and just see things for what it is. Men actually are. They're not pressed. Roll the clip.
Okay, I don't know what guy needs to hear this, but literally just shoot your shot. I don't know what has happened, but you guys act like if you approach us, we're gonna like burst into flames or something. Speaking from personal experience, because there's this guy at my gym. You know how gym crushes are. Catch him looking at me all the time. It's not creepy. I've smiled back. I make eye contact with him, and it's really frustrating. I don't know why he's not coming over and talking to me. It is so annoying because the back and forth cat and mouse game is only fun for so long. I would love to go back to the basics of like a cringy pickup line that would make me like laugh because it's so stupid, and asking for my phone number. And guess what? It's attractive to have confidence to come over and approach me. I will give you my number. Letting the fear of rejection control your life. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. To sum this entire gym crush story up, guess what, guys? I literally matched with this guy on Circa. Like, literally, what are the odds?
I'm at the gym and I see this fine homeboy, okay? I spot him, he spots me. So then what happens? He's staring at me. I'm staring at him. He's staring at me. I'm staring at him. Who makes a move? Absolutely nobody. Do you want to know why? Because I'm not fucking doing it, bro. I'm not approaching you, okay? You're the man. You should approach me, motherfucker. But do they? No. Because Australian boys have no initiative. They've got no fucking initiative. They've got no balls. No werewolves. No motherfucking werewolves. If I was at an American gym, I'm telling you now, and the man would have approached me. Do you know what I mean? So now you didn't shoot your shot. Now you done fucked up. I don't normally go to gym at that time, so I will never see you again. And whatever, it obviously wasn't meant to be, but I'm just saying it's a clear fucking example of why we just skr on the Australian boys.
And a lot of men could care less about approaching women. I don't think women understand this. No longer are there the days of, when we were younger, if you didn't approach a woman, you would think about it for a week. I'm 34 years old, guys. So when I was younger, if I never approached a woman that I wanted to, I would think about it for a week. Like, damn, I should have approached her. Damn, I should have approached her. Men are grown. Like, it's funny when women are actually in their 30s, late 20s to but 30s, and they're thinking, why aren't these men approaching us? Because men can care less. It doesn't make or break them to approach you. Another thing we need to get into, how do you know that he likes you? See, this is that me complex. How do you know that the guy is actually interested in you that you're interested in? Because he looked at you? Because he waved at you? How do you know that he's actually interested? No, he just needs to be interested because you're interested in him. Makes no sense. So we went from approaching, let's talk about dating. It's the same, it's one and the same. The women that win are women that like the approach, accept the date or whatever he's offering, the energy that he's offering. The women that lose, that always thinks there's gonna be a better option around the corner, they belittle it. They belittle the idea, they don't like it, and they shun it away. And then they wonder why things don't go down. And then they also try to shame women that make it easy for men, saying that there's something wrong with those women for being easy, when it's really that the woman just likes the guy and she's not looking to use him. Roll the clip.
This girl commented on my video talking about, girl, he could take me to the park. Yeah, of course he could take you to the park. Of course he could take you to the park. Like, the standard is in fucking hell. That's your business. You want to go, you want to get taken to the park? Do you want to set the standard that low? Like, that's the problem. You bitches are fucking up the economy by agreeing to lame ass shit like going to the park. Yeah, of course, now my standard is unreachable because you were easily going to the park. You're easy going to the park. Why would he spend any money on anyone ever if you're easily going to the park? But I'm crazy. But I'm crazy for having a standard. I'm crazy for having a standard? Please.
Women do have options, yet they don't want those options or what those guys are offering. So when I say they get approached, hell yeah, women get approached. But it's almost like they don't count. I don't really want him like that, though. That's not how things work. You need to be appreciative of what you're getting, but you're not. And then you get frustrated that you're not getting what you want. But what you want could be right in front of you. You just need to work with it a little bit. Men are waking up. That's exactly why when things don't go down in a positive manner, guys are like, nah, I'm good. And then he takes that experience and then he gets a new experience, and the new experience could be good. And then he compares it and then he gets another experience and it's good. And then he knows how to differentiate and he says, never going back to that. And it's funny, man, I'm telling you, they think that men are supposed to do something for them. A guy doesn't have to do a damn thing for you. So let's go back to the approach. The approach, get the number, talk a little bit, try to set something up, or you might just invite yourself over or invite her over to your spot. They don't like that though, because it's not going the way it's supposed to go. She got a problem. Roll the clip.
And he said, let me come over and see you. I replied, how is you dumb? Why would I let you do that? Why? And then he wanted to text back, well, I was going to bring food. Bitch, I don't give a fuck if it was Gordy Ramsay himself who cooked that motherfucking meal. If you want to fucking see me, bitch, you can plan a fucking date. Inviting yourself over to my motherfucking apartment where I pay all the motherfucking bills. Bitch, is you dumb for real? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
See, certain men are going to do things just to test women to see if they're really interested in them. This doesn't even have anything to do with smashing, hooking up, sex, or any of that, right? So a man invites himself over to your house. And the funniest part is I told you guys that story. The guy that planned that extravagant date for that chick, and he ended up smashing her, right? I invited myself over to her place. She had no problem with it. She literally told me she just came off of having like an expensive date with some dude, which was a couple of months ago. And I'm like, yeah. So what are you doing Friday though? All right, I'm gonna come over. You're gonna cook me something. She's like, I'm gonna cook you something. I'm like, yeah, I mean, I didn't think that would be a problem. She's like, no, not a problem. Like, she changed her attitude. You see what I'm saying? A guy will insert himself into the situation and say, listen, I want to do this. I'm going to grab some food. I'm going to come over. You're going to cook me some food. I'm going to come over. I'm going to come over and I'm going to cook in your kitchen. I'm going to come over and we're going to do this. Now, a woman that really likes a guy will be like, damn, you're confident as hell. Like, how you just inviting yourself over? It's like, come on, bro. You know you want me to come over. She's like, all right, it's not a big deal. When a woman's looking to use you and she doesn't like you, it's the biggest problem in the world. See how that goes? If a woman really likes you, she does not have a problem with coming over, sitting in the car, going for a walk, doing this. You know, it's not a problem. But women, they're like, men don't approach us out here. Yes, they do. Men give them offers all day and they keep refusing the offers, and that's fine. Once again, that's their prerogative. Women can like what they like, but at the end of the day, this is why things are the way they are. We don't live in a fairy tale land. We're in reality. This is why things are the way they are. Could have been gotten on with another dude or another dude or another dude throughout the years. They don't want that. And then they'll come out of here and they'll come out here and lie to you too. Well, I've been single for 5 years. You done smashed a couple dudes in between. How'd you meet them if nobody's approaching you? There are some women that have been single, not having sex for 2 years, 3 years, whatever. But that's not the majority. Whenever a woman's telling you she's single, it's your best bet to already have it in your mind. Oh yeah, she saw other dudes. She's probably talking to one other dude right now as I get her number, as I'm taking her out. It's not a big deal. But this all comes down to indifference, just like I showed you in the beginning. Women show you how they like to be treated. They don't really want to be chased, but they like to know that it's there, that a guy is willing to go above and beyond, a guy's willing to do this and that and the third. But see, nah, the way it's going in this dating market, we're not doing it anymore. Men are saying the hell with it. I like her. Hopefully she likes me. Let's do this right here. And then we can advance it to here. Women are like, no, I needed to go this way from the very beginning. So don't get it messed up. They're begging men to shoot their shot because they go through a bunch of guys, right? They have a bunch of options and they're optioned out. They're priced out. Men are like, yo, I'm good. Or a lot of men have already found a chick that's cool. Or a lot of guys are like, I'm focusing on myself. I don't really want to date right now. This goes back to, does he like you? There is no pressure on a guy that says, you're a pussy if you don't approach her. Like, guys don't care about that. Bro, that's some young man's game. Thinking about it for a week, staying up at night like, damn, I should have approached her. Especially an attractive dude. Because he knows he's attractive to multiple women. So, okay, that opportunity passed, I'll have another opportunity. See, that's what's called being grateful. Women passing up on a bunch of offers, ungrateful.